It's Car Kicks. Classics, custom, sports cars, and trucks. Plus news, great places to go, and products you'll love at carkicks.com. That's KARKIX.com. Now, here's the host of Car Kicks, Bob Lang.
China has grown into the world's largest auto market and represents immense opportunities for future growth, especially for electric vehicles. But the Chinese are strong-arming foreign manufacturers that have invested heavily in their home markets to develop the technology just to give it away to the Chinese companies in order to participate in the market. GM faced such a crucial decision with plans to introduce its Chevy Volt in China later this year. Recognizing that the Chinese government policy would exclude Volt buyers from receiving any of the incentives that China-made EVs get, GM had a hard decision to make. The policy is still being debated in China, but the government plans attractive incentives for low and zero-emission vehicles in order to boost their sales. Now, GM, by partnering, i.e. giving away that technology, to SAIC, China's largest automaker, would ease the Volt introduction into the Chinese market. GM plans to buy back into SAIC shareholding and stated that having a 50-50 partnership is important as Shanghai GM grows not to be a $20 billion company, but maybe a $30 to $40 billion company in just a few years from now. However, in its most recent announcement, General Motors has announced that it will keep Chevy Volt production in the United States, at least for the first couple of years. That's good news for now, but remember, it's all about the Benjamins, or in this case, the Wands. Japan's Nikkei reports that Honda is consulting with Russian government officials and has submitted a plan for an assembly plant in Russia. It's estimated the plant would have the capacity to build between 30 and 50,000 units a year. A site for the plant in Russia's Far East is most likely. A new report from MSNBC, the headline reads, "Chicks with Guns. Some 15 million women pack heat." While this has nothing to do with classic cars, hot rods, and cool vehicles like Green Energy Hot Rods and Customs, we thought you should know. It's another service of Car Kicks and the Car Kicks family of fine products.
We'll be right back.
Are you in an automotive-related industry? If you'd like to advertise on Car Kicks, we offer social media, web, and on-air opportunities to automotive-based businesses that want to be heard by this very special audience. People who take action and get things done. Auto enthusiasts with the means to use products and services provided by quality companies. We have special programming that gives you the opportunity to get your message out with more than just a 60-second ad. To find out more, use the contact page at carkicks.com. Car Checks will perform a 155-point pre-inspection auto inspection almost anywhere in the USA. They have detailed auto inspection reports that include the condition of the body and paint, dents, scratches, rust, tires, wheels, glass, interior, missing parts, oil leaks, electrical items, and the drivetrain's performance. If you're going to buy a car, you want to get it inspected. It's the Car Kicks Car Checks. Say it 5 times fast, but check it out today at carkicks.com. This from the Automotive News Wire. Volkswagen's newly designed and lower-priced Passat sedan will be a world market car. In addition to building the new car at its plant in Tennessee, Volkswagen has announced plans to build the same car in China as well. The Wall Street Journal reports that in a presentation made at Chattanooga by Volkswagen CFO, the company said it'll use the Passat to boost its market presence in China. In case you missed the memo, China has now become Volkswagen's largest market, even ahead of its home market in Germany, and the company plans to invest 14 billion euro in China over the next 4 years. The Prius family of hybrid cars from Toyota is going to get a boost in January when Toyota will present the 2012 Toyota Aqua. The U.S. version will likely have a base price of about $23,000, and as for fuel economy, since the quoted 94 miles per gallon is almost surely a test result from a specialized test and not the more complete test used by the U.S. EPA, expect a real-world combined gas mileage rating somewhere around 60 mpg when the car lands at Toyota dealers next year. Recently, the governor of Missouri announced that General Motors plans to add a shift at its suburban St. Louis assembly plant, where it will produce full-size vans. GM is reported to be planning to invest $380 million at the plant, and the added work will add 1,850 new jobs. It would seem that incentive plans generated by states work just like the incentives generated by automakers to us consumers. Ford Motor Company has pulled a controversial ad in which a buyer tells a staged news conference he wouldn't buy a car from Ford's U.S. competitors because they took federal bailouts. The spot highlighted Ford as the only domestic car maker that didn't use a government check to stay in business. The White House has denied it pressured Ford, although the commercial is no longer airing. The news conference is on YouTube. Till we meet next time, I'm Bob Lang.
Join us on the web at carkicks.com. That's KARKIX.com. Bye-bye.